She's pretty hot. That's about all I dare push it for right now. Let me pause you. Holy cow, guys, it's freaking cold out there. Freaking cold. My ears are ringing, and I even had them earmuffs on. Good news is, without the top or with the top, it didn't really change much on the tune, so this is flowing really, really good. This thing has experimental piston, experimental crankshaft, experimental carb swap, experimental air filter setup, prototype air filter setup. It's got experimental porting numbers in it. She is a little bit on the ragged edge of a BH tune. Those are its first maiden cuts. The timing is still in stock location. It looks like 15.2 is about the best I'm getting in the cut. Some of those cuts, if I let it idle for a long time and then cut with it, it was down in the 14.8s, and then it warmed back up. This saw is very heat picky. Just by letting it idle in that cold air changes the tune drastically on it. I don't know how this is going to fare in warm weather. She's scooching warm. I still got some carb tweaks to do. I think I'm going to bump the timing up on it and see if I can get a little less drop off. With the larger carb, I'm getting quite a bit more spit back than I normally would with a stock carburetor. That tells me that I'm fully saturating the crankcase. So quite possibly I might have to adjust my numbers to remedy that. Or quite possibly when I have that piston made, give me a longer skirt so I can take some of the timing out on it. When I have that pistons made, I might actually request longer skirt. That way I can tailor the skirt to whatever my heart desires for timing. This whole thing's an experiment. I wanted 15.5 in the cut, 15.2. I'm close. I'm not there yet. Hopefully a timing mod will get me there. I might possibly pick up a different brand. I might pick up a Walbro carburetor and stuff that in there and try that too. This whole thing's an experiment, guys, but there was its maiden first time ever put in wood. Nothing special, 23 RS chain. That wood is green and it's froze. It is freaking like trying to cut on an ice cube. But I don't know. There's its first test cuts. It'll be interesting to see what you guys think. I'm going to go in and warm up, figure out what I'm going to do for lunch. You guys have a good one.